Hello and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is HOOTMONEY here with another video for you guys today. Today we are going to be going over what exactly happened with Torchlight. Torchlight kind of fell to the ground today, and a lot of people who bought in yesterday, whether it was after hours or during the day, you saw some losses on the day. Now today I started a position in Torchlight, and I'll show you guys exactly where, and I sold out because it started falling a lot as soon as I bought in. So I tried to protect my investment, and that just goes to show, guys, at the end of the day, this stuff is gambling, and whether you're taking a smart gamble or a bad gamble, there's always the potential to lose money. So you always have to keep that in mind. So I always try to reiterate it in every video I make about these risky plays, that yes, at the end of the day, you are gambling. So anyways, if you guys enjoy all of these constant updates, giving me that early like on the video is the #1 thing you can do to help me out with my channel and just help out the YouTube algorithm. So I highly appreciate those. Anyways, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so Torchlight is down 30% on the day, but it bounced about 5% in after hours. Now, there's a little bit of speculation on the whole after hours thing because today was the last day that you could buy Torchlight stock in order to get that preferred dividend. So there's some rumors that exchanges are closing short positions today starting at 4 p.m. So I wanted to wait till after hours to make this video so that we could see what's going on. Now, this might be a little pump and dump. I don't really know, however, it is up about 5% on the after hours, so take that as you will. Perhaps it is some exchanges liquidating positions, and I'd assume that throughout the day tomorrow, that's when more of these short positions are going to get liquidated. Now, what happened today with the stock price? It dropped 30% on the day, as you guys saw. Well, a few things can explain that. So this stock price really did shoot to the moon. It was up 50 to 60% on the day yesterday, depending at what point you were looking at it. And people like to take profits, you know, 60% gain in a day is a very good gain. So even though you're going to get this preferred dividend, some people just want to take their profits right away. And I don't blame them. If you own a stock for a while and it shoots up this much in just such a short period of time, yes, like people are going to be taking profits. Not everyone's going to hodl, and it's well deserved. If you make a good investment, take some profits. Anyways, the second reason, and this one is more speculative, is that there was hedge fund manipulation that was going on today, and they were just trying to drive down that price, abusing the fact that it has a low float and low market cap in order to cover their short positions early on before they're forced to liquidation as of tomorrow. So that is definitely the conspiracy theory, and although it does have some merit, it does make sense. Like, why wouldn't a hedge fund do that? Makes complete sense. There's no real proof backing it up, although it can definitely be a likely scenario. Anyways, if we scroll out to the week chart, I think the more likely scenario is that yesterday it just jumped up from $6 a share all the way up to $9 a share, and some people were like pump and dump, pump and dump, pump and dump. When it's up 50%, 60% on the day, there's gonna be some mean reversion, and let me just show you what I mean by that. So if we just take a look at this chart, you can see what happens, like this whole trend upwards. You can see it jumps up, boom, 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 reaches a peak, and then there's mean reversion back to that blue line, or the 25 EMA, that light blue line. The same thing happened here. It jumped up. There was some mean reversion going back to the EMA. Now, what I need to show you guys is what I thought was probably the most bearish thing that I saw. So as you guys can see here on this last candlestick, it closed below that 25 EMA line. Now, I'm not trying to cause any FUD or do any of that stuff because that's not what I want to do. I just want to show you guys what I see as a potential risk. And beforehand, it used that 25 EMA line as a support line that it bounced off of. Well, since it didn't really bounce off of it today and it closed underneath that 25 EMA line, that's definitely what I see as a risk. And I personally bought in as soon as it hit right here on this previous candlestick, so around $7.70, that's when I bought in, hoping that there would be a bounce at the end of the day, that some of these shorts would be forced to cover, and it wasn't the case. It just went down more and more, and my investment went down as well. It went down about 50 cents per share, so I just closed my position because I just didn't like what I was seeing here from a technical analysis perspective alone. Now, obviously, technical analysis is not the best way to do this. There's a lot of fundamental reasons to be in this stock, way more so than anything technical analysis could do, and I definitely won't be getting that dividend now. So that's what I'm losing out on by not being in it. And I guess for me, I just have too much money in some other different risky stocks that I just didn't want to risk anymore. So I took my loss. I got out of it. It doesn't mean that I'm not a fan of Torchlight. I'm really interested to see how this one plays out over the next 2 days. If you want up to $70 in free stock just for signing up and depositing as little as $1, use the link in the description or at the pinned comment section to sign up for Public. And Public is a stock investing brokerage. It's honestly my favorite app to use just because it's so easy to use, and it's also an investing social media. So if you know anything about me, I'm an investing influencer, I guess. It sounds weird to call myself an influencer, but I guess that's what I am. So obviously an investing social media is something that's going to appeal to me. So that's why I absolutely love Public. It also just has amazing customer service. I've said this spiel a billion times on this channel, but it's true. Everyone that I've talked to and worked with on Public has been absolutely extremely helpful, and they are just trying to do the best for their customers. They rely off tips alone, so you know that they have to deliver the best customer service, unlike some other apps that we have seen not deliver great customer service. So anyways, that's Public for you. Up to $70 in free stock just for signing up and depositing at least $1. And let's get back into the video. Tomorrow and Thursday are especially going to be very, very good because tomorrow is the last day that these shorts can actually cover. So tomorrow's going to be huge. And then on Thursday, it's going to be basically the last day that people are going to be holding this stock, because once the end of the day on Thursday happens, this stock will no longer exist. And the stock will be converted into metamaterial, and you will be getting that placeholder dividend. So this screenshot that we have right here from one of the smaller brokerages, Trade Zero, it basically said that they're going to have to close short positions by 4 p.m. Eastern Time, Tuesday, June 22nd, which is today, and that was about 40 minutes ago. So what people are basically speculating is that more exchanges are going to force shorts to liquidate their positions because this stock is no longer going to exist in just a few days. Now, as of recording this video, I have not seen what other brokerages are going to do, if they're going to follow the footsteps of Trade Zero or not. However, I am sure there's going to be some more clarity on this as of tomorrow, as tomorrow is basically the last day for these shorts to close their positions. Now, the other conspiracy theory that you can make is that the shorts are colluding with some of these brokerages to basically get out of what they owe. So I definitely wouldn't be too surprised if some monkey business goes on tomorrow in terms of closing these positions. And I just wanted to point out that the short interest went up 2% today, up to a 25% short interest, which is pretty high. And most of these shorts, like I mentioned in my previous video, they're really deep in the hole. The average short got in on this stock around $3 to $2 a share, so they're down pretty bad. Even at $7 a share, these shorts are going to have to owe tons and tons of money. So tomorrow is going to be absolutely crazy, and I'm going to be watching this stock. I really hope it sees a huge bounce, because that is simply what would make sense. The shorts are forced to cover as of tomorrow. They are down pretty bad, so tomorrow should be technically a short squeeze. Now, if that doesn't happen, and it very well might not happen, because no one really knows what's going to happen. All things are adding up to a short squeeze happening tomorrow with Torchlight, but I can't make any promises. I don't control the stock market, so I am very interested to see what's going to happen. And everyone, if you guys are invested in this stock, remember, be very careful. It is extremely, extremely risky. If you don't understand completely what you're getting into, then I don't recommend ever going into that trade. You also just don't know what this special dividend is going to be. Is the placeholder dividend going to be very, very small and disappoint shareholders? That is also a risk. You won't be receiving this preferred dividend until all the assets of Torchlight get liquidated, which will take some time. So this placeholder dividend might be $1, it might be 50 cents, and that could also be a huge risk with this stock. People are impatient and people aren't going to want a small placeholder dividend. But the same argument can be made the other side, that this dividend is going to be upwards of $20 per share, which to me just sounds absolutely absurd because the stock only goes for $10. Like, that would be quite literally an infinite money glitch. Like, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. There's definitely been some solid due diligence that once all the assets are liquidated, it'll be around $4 to $5 per share. So I'm going to consider that the best case scenario for the placeholder dividend. However, I think just knowing how capitalism works, they're going to try to pay the placeholder dividend much smaller than the actual dividend because time value of money. If you pay less now and you owe it more in the future, that just seems to make more sense in terms of a capitalist perspective. And it's really up to you guys to do what you want to do. This is my third video on Torchlight. I have basically done all the research I can do for this stock in terms of just looking at the short squeeze and just looking at what exactly I think is going to happen. Today was not too expected. We did see a mean reversion. However, the shorts are still short on this stock, so I want to see them get liquidated as of tomorrow. If they don't get liquidated before this preferred dividend comes out, I just don't understand what is going to happen. Since some exchanges are already forcing shorts to cover, I would like to see what other exchanges do. I just don't have all this information. If I had more information, I would love to come up with a more concise and clear opinion for you guys, but I just don't have it. I have one small brokerage saying that they're going to liquidate shorts. I don't know what these other exchanges are going to do, if they're just going to force them to pay that dividend, if they're going to collude with the shorts and try to figure something else out, if they're going to try to screw over the longs. I don't know. I wish I did know so I could help you guys. And with all that, that's all I got for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really do hope that Torchlight makes a huge rebound. Today was definitely a tough day, and I'm sorry to anyone who bought in at elevated price levels. And I just hope that you guys understand the risk that you are taking in buying some of these stocks that are up absolutely huge. Anyways, that's about it for the video. Make sure you check out those links for public down below, up to $70 in free stock just for signing up. Like the video and subscribe to the channel for more. We try to make updates like this every day. And yeah, that's about it. Peace.